Piazzolla himself was fascinated with classical music. He loved Bach. He went to study with Nadia Boulanger in Paris, who was, I mean, a guru for all of the composers. I mean, Bernstein, Stravinsky. I mean, this woman was a hero for them all. They would go to her with their pieces of music. They would study with her. I mean, a fantastic, very austere lady. And he, I think, hid his music from her even for a year or something. And then finally, he brought a piece of music, and she said, "Well, this is Piazzolla." One can think as a classical musician, oh, now one can be free, and one can play what one wants and just express oneself sort of freely. But in fact, the more I listened to Piazzolla himself performing his work, the more I realized that there's so much inner strength and so much power coming from this. And I mean, they don't use rhythm in the sense of, I mean, everything is to do with pulse and the continuation of how he gets from one tempo to the other. It's so homogeneous. And you sort of start realizing incredible subtleties in the music, and also with the phrasings and what he's about and the attacks you have to use as a musician. It's quite a small group we recorded it with, and we decided to try to make the orchestra to feel a little bit more like a band. There's a lot of connections all around. It was sort of fascinating to discover all this with three composers from the same area of the world. And this was a lot of fun to explore this. I mean, the group as Sinfonietta is an incredibly inspiring sort of group of individuals to be around. I mean, they are up for everything. They want to explore everything. I mean, nobody gives up at any moment. There's a constant sort of hunger for just continuing and doing better and better and better and better. And that somehow that means that we never stop. It's a wonderful arrangement of the piece. I mean, a lot of people have made different arrangements of Piazzolla's music and also the Four Seasons. We basically used this as Desatnikov, and a few little things we changed. We just added a few things. I added a few little notes, a few little slides. In one place there's a little extra violin solo. If you listen to all the different Piazzolla performances, every time was different also. So I think there's flexibility in this. I mean, one also has a sort of artistic freedom.